What's going on, guys?
Hey, Emerald Lagasse here with my new Power Air Fryer 360. This air fryer.
Let me turn on my chat here on my laptop so I can see what's going on. Hope you guys are having an awesome hump day. Raspberry Rock. I'm lining up the tequila shots. Let's get this thing going. Line them up, buddy. Welcome. Bushy Bato, welcome. GT, what's going on, buddy? You mind sharing your name? His name is Raspberry. He loves it when you call him Raspberry. No, his real name is Russell. Great guy. What's up, peoples? All about the rack? What's going on, Russell? Jason whenever. Okay, Bushy Bato is Jason whenever. Officially Jason whenever. You know, it's funny, you got to be careful on how you introduce yourself. So I was bowling, when I lived in Arizona, I was bowling on the league. I started off as just as a sub, but they liked my bowling game so much that they asked me to join the league. And this older man says, hey, no, I introduced myself to him and I said, hey, I'm Joe, by the way. So the entire year of that league, I was Joe, by the way. So crazy. So be careful on how you introduce yourself to people. Chale tamale. I never met Joe. The first thing I would do is touch his head because that hair and grabbing another dude's butt isn't as acceptable as it once was. I think it's legal. And I'd be just fine with it, especially after a few drinks, right? You're funny, dude. Like a Cookie with Cat, he tells his son Dustin, for example, say, hi, Dustin. Oh, yeah, they say hi, Dustin. That is awesome. Mike, what's going on, buddy? Dwayne, welcome, buddy. I'm going to fix myself a drink. Got me some of this limited edition Crown Peach. Going inside the Smoking Joe's Yeti cup. Just a little bit, just enough to wet the palate. That's about right. A little bit of soda, Coke Zero. Oh yeah. Listen to that fizz. 50-50 mixture is just right, I think. Pit Life, what's going on, buddy? Camp House Barbecue. Jimador in the back. Yeah, that's some good stuff, bro. Where do you see that Jimador? Oh, there it is right there. Yeah, you can see I loaded up on some of that Crown Peach. It's delicious stuff. Oh, man, that's so good. Oh, that is delicious. Cheers, guys. Judy Ann, how are you? If it is Judy Ann. Hello from San Antonio. ¿Qué pasó, Rick? How are you, brother? Rick, I think you're packing your stuff, getting ready to go back to California, right? Chilling and grilling with Rob D? He said he's late like Mexicans at parties. They show up when the lights are coming off, but you turn them back on because we like to party. Jacob, what's going on, buddy? Nice. Good to see you, Judy Ann. You're going to be out in 3 weeks. Oh, very nice. Dude, you got to stop by in 3 weeks. I might be around that weekend. We got to grab lunch, bro, or come over for some barbecue, man. I know that you say Deming's kind of your halfway point, bro. But, you know, if it's you and your wife and a couple of kids, you guys can spend the night here at my house, bro. I trust you. You're on load number 2. What are you doing? Washing clothes? Pedro de Pacas, what's going on, buddy? How are you, man? Welcome to my channel. Give us the top 5 mistakes new chefs make with the new barbecues. I don't know. If you're a chef, I think that, you pretty much know what you're doing. Um, oh, new chefs. Okay, new chefs. I'm sorry, I misread your question. That's a great question. Number one, I think that that we all started cooking by touching and looking at the protein, whatever protein it was that you're cooking, and you're either gonna overcook it or undercook it. Um, I think the number one mistake is not using like a thermopan or checking internal temperatures on whatever it is that you're smoking. So I was that guy. I was a guy that would sometimes overcook, sometimes get too much char on the surface. Sometimes you undercook it. There's nothing worse than cooking some chicken, bringing it in for your family and friends to eat, and it be raw in the middle. So that's the number one mistake. They they can either overcook it or undercook it. And as far as the 5, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot, but that's one that comes to my mind immediately. If you're starting a barbecue, excuse me, guys. If you're starting a barbecue, get yourself a thermometer, a meat thermometer, whether it's probed or whatever, something to test the temperature. Sorry, guys, my throat's a little off. Yesterday, I peeled a bunch of hatch green chili, and man, that stuff makes me cough. I need to wear a mask because that stuff is strong when you're taking the peel off of it. So I was coughing yesterday, and today I had a class the entire day. So I was teaching a class today for the company I work for, O'Reilly, which I love to do. So I've been talking all day, so my voice is a little cracky, if you will. So that's why I've got something to soothe my throat. You're right, Russell. I should grab a shot of something. I think that would clear my throat, buddy. Was it really? Very nice. Bushibato. Guys, one of the things that I started doing, and one thing that I realized that I wanted to talk about tonight. So I whoa, my camera's falling. Hang on. So I uploaded a video this morning, or late last night, and I didn't know that in order to, you can monetize an 8-minute video on I think hey Lef, what's going on, man? My last video, the one I uploaded, was the pulled hatch green chili pulled pork enchiladas. So what's going on, Jimmy? So that video was about 8.5 minutes long, I think, and I was freaking out because I couldn't put a video. I wanted to put a video in the middle, so 0 to 8, probably the 4-minute 15-second mark. I wanted to drop a video. Joe, how are you, buddy? And I couldn't, so I freaked out. I was like, man, why am I not being able to monetize? And I watched my video. I couldn't see the ad, so I was freaking out. So when you monetize and you're a partner with YouTube, you can actually chat with their technical department. So I got on there. It's really neat, real easy to chat with them. So the guy says, that's strange. I've never seen this before. And so he took about 30 minutes this morning. I jumped in the shower, came back, and he goes, hey, hang on, I'm still not done. So come to find out that your video has to be over 10 minutes in order to drop a video in the middle of it. So just a FYI, don't freak out if that ever happens to you guys. So one thing that I started doing, and you guys that have a channel that are monetized, let me know what you think about this. So my video before that, which was, what was I making? Oh, the pulled pork. So my video before that I did Sunday, no, it was Labor Day. That video, again, I don't try to make my minutes or my video a certain length of time. What I record, once I edit, whatever it is, it is. That video happened to be a 20-minute video, and I didn't know that. But it is what it is. So I dropped 4 ads on that video. I dropped one in the beginning, one in the end, and then 2 in the middle. So I've had people complain that, hey, there's a lot of videos, there's a lot of ads in your video. But I got to tell you guys, that's how we as YouTubers, if you will, help compensate some of the costs that it takes to run a channel. Running a good successful channel has some cost to it. The food, the time, the equipment, the laptop, the camera, the tripod, the lighting, and then your time. So I'm not trying to get rich over this. I'm not, but it helps. Okay, so I want to know how you guys feel about that. How do you guys feel about watching my video? It's a 20-minute video. It's a long video, but again, I like to show every process of me cooking. How do you guys feel about those 4 ads being in a 20-minute video? Are you guys good with that? Is that too much? What do you guys think? I do make them skippable, okay? So you can watch like the first 5 seconds. They grab their, I think they get their message across in 5 seconds, and then the video starts. So how do you guys feel about that? Let me catch up on some of this chat. All right, chilling with Rob D. You guys are saying hi to each other. Why did it take him so long to figure that out? It's common knowledge. I didn't know that, Mr. Russell. Next time you share that information with me, my friend. I'm a fairly young channel, guys. I've only been doing this for a year. So I don't know the ins and outs. In fact, there's something that I want to ask after we talk about this subject. Mr. Lep, I think I said hi to you. If I didn't, hello, my friend. Wepa. Said hi to Ted earlier. Feed me and cool, says Mr. Bushibato. Bushy, you're from Colton. All right, so also YouTube won't show you an ad too often. I think at least 7 minutes between ads. So even if you did put an ad at 4 minutes, a lot of people wouldn't see it. Yeah, true. So I wanted to know how you guys felt about the ads. Pedro Bushy is the dude I told you about. You and his cousin's dad. Okay. You guys are family. Joe Smokehouse says that's right. Joe, I think you released a video here recently. I need to go watch that, buddy. I'm halfway through Rexy's latest video. Mark, what's going on, buddy? I saw you left me a comment on one of my videos about having Zeke back. Is Chef in here? I missed yeah, there he is. Chef, what's going on, buddy? I missed your live chat, buddy. I was at work still. I think you went on a little bit early. I think you guys are an hour ahead of us. So I missed your live chat, man. Sorry about that, buddy. Yeah, how about them Cowboys? Yeah, we finally got Zeke. It took forever. It took 4 weeks to get this thing done. Blackstone Mafia says, Lep. Joe, you should encourage people to get YouTube Premium because no ads. YouTubers get paid more from a user using Premium that we do from users that watch ads. I think I heard you say that on your chat one day, one night, or somebody else was saying it. And I think that's pretty interesting because, yeah, you got to figure that you pay money to do that. And if YouTube pays you a little bit more to do that, then that's awesome. That's good information. I have a class in the college this semester, so going live from 6 to 6:30, which is 5 to 5:30. I'm usually stuck in traffic by that time, Chef. Blue Smoke, how are you, buddy? Rexy, I think, is Rexy's a ninja when it comes to these live chats. She's watching. She just doesn't want to comment. Rexy, I know you're there. Say hello to my peeps. Kids are on break now. I'm fixing to start again. Okay. Joe, we on the same time? Chef, I think you guys are 6, or you guys are, what time is it where you're at? I think is it 8:14 where you're at? It's 7:15 here. Cold IPA in your lap. Oh, nice, GT. Rexy is here. I feel it in the air. So do I, my friend. Joe, by the way, Joe, I always put an ad every 10 minutes in my videos though sometimes 8 or 9 minutes. I've never heard any complaints. That's fine. You know, in that 20-minute video, I think I did 7 minutes or so, Russell. So I did obviously zero, starting at zero, and then I did 7, 14, and then 20 because it was a little over 20 minutes. So, you know, I spread it out at 7 minutes, and I hope that my subscribers understand that, you know, those ads are there to help us out. Again, I'm not hoping to get rich. I mean, who wouldn't like to have 1 million subscribers and be able to have all this money from YouTube? That would be awesome. I think it would be a beautiful thing to get to that status. But you know, I'm not looking for that. But it helps. Okay, that money that YouTube gets or that we earn from YouTube, I think it's a beautiful thing. You know, for YouTube to be able to do that. I'm just sharing my passion with the world, guys. That's what I'm trying to do. You know, just like Russell at Mr. Raspberry. Sorry, I'm trying to read comments and talk at the same time. You know, he's sharing his life with us. You know, and after we're all long gone, somebody can still search YouTube if YouTube is around at that point and know how I barbecued ribs and know what Russell and his lovely wife did to survive off the grid. You know, I think that we're leaving our little footsteps behind, if you will, and you know, that's what I'm trying to do. So haters suck. Yeah, there's always one, man. You know what surprises me is that my last 2 or 3 videos, I have not gotten a thumbs down, which feels good when that happens. You know, I used to, I think it was Cooking with CJ, which, by the way, where the heck is CJ? So CJ put out a video. It was a funny video about you hang tight there, Mr. Russell. So CJ put out a video a while back about he got his first thumbs down and how passionate he was, and he was crying, and I can't believe this. I'm gonna flush my YouTube channel. You know, I'm not doing this. I can't do this. It was funny. If you guys haven't watched that video that CJ did a while back, it's hilarious. I used to be bothered by a thumbs down. You know, now I expect it because, you know, my cooking style is what it is. Not everybody's going to agree with my cooking style. Somebody might be watching Raspberry Rock's channel, Russell's channel. They may not like the way he drives a nail through a 2x4. You know, and they might get a thumbs down for that. It's just crazy, but it is what it is. You know, a view is a view, and usually what happens with haters is that they will always give you a thumbs down, and they will always come back to watch your videos. Why? Because they're learning something from you. So they're kind of hypocrites. They hit that thumbs down, but they're still coming back to watch your channel. It's crazy, right? Let me see. Have a drink for me, Smoking Joe's. I'm driving, listening, hauling cows to the market. Oh, man. Les van a mochar la cabeza, bro. Yo, you have fun with that, buddy. Oh, you're hauling cattle right now, huh? That's awesome, bro. Thank you, Stephanie. Doggy! Dogfather's Barbecue. All right, so since Alton from Dogfather's Barbecue is here, you know, we were talking a while back. It's been about a month now, I think. And, you know, we were talking about views, and views for some time, I think, was down for everybody. But, you know, obviously, I think you want to do the right thing for your channel. And one thing that I started doing, if you watch some of the big channels that are out there, some of the big cooking channels, and some advice that I gave Alton from Dogfather's Barbecue, and, you know, we're all here to help each other, guys. And that's why I'm sharing this information with you. You can do it or not do it. That's an app that tells you there is. That would be awesome. So Alton and I were talking, and we're saying, hey, what can we do to get more views? And one thing that you guys can do that I recommend. Whoa, GT, man, got a super chat, $14.99. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that, brother. Guys, that guy runs a savage channel too, man. Hey, GT, did you make, I think you were going to make some tacos, right? Did you make some tacos with that barbacoa that you ended up making that one time? So one of the things that Alton and I were talking, let me try to stay on track here. was when you're making your thumbnail, take a good clear picture of the food that you're trying to uh, that you're cooking, okay? And then on your thumbnail, put the because you literally have about 1 second to catch somebody that searches YouTube on a certain title. For example, maybe barbecue ribs or hot and fast brisket. Guys, there's so many options that people have these days. You want to be the one that stands out. Okay, CJ does a kind of a green outline around his thumbnail, and if that works for him, that's great. I think that's something that you can do to attract that person. So Alton and I were talking, and I said, hey, one thing that I would recommend is to use big white letters, something that's visible. Take a nice clear picture. I try not to be on my thumbnails. This last one, the enchiladas, I like the thumbnail that YouTube picked, so I just left it. Actually, it was one of the three that I had an option to load, and I usually upload my own one, but I liked it, so I just rolled with that one. And so that's one thing that I would recommend, guys. Make sure your thumbnails are popping. Make sure it's not too busy. Get that message across. Backyard barbecue ribs or whatever the case may be in white letters. Nice font, and maybe a nice picture of the food after it's prepared. That's going to attract people to watch your videos because they're like, man, that looks delicious. I'm going to try to make that. I'm going to click on this video. I'm going to watch this guy's video. So, guys, that's one piece of advice that I could give you guys is make sure your thumbnails are solid. You go back and look at Alton's channel. I think he did an amazing job because we can go back as YouTube creators and update our thumbnails if we wanted to. So go back and look at Alton's channel. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button to Alton and look at his thumbnails, guys. He changed them all up. So his thumbnails all look real nice and formatted. They're all nice white font and real easy to read. I'm loving it, Alton. I've been watching your views, buddy, okay? And you thought this conversation was over, but I have been watching your views, measuring, I have anyway, measuring to see if you are getting more views. And your recent videos, you're getting a lot more views than your videos without the big white letters. So I got to tell you, Alton, I think it's working, buddy. So good job on changing that up, man. Yes, have fun and be yourself. I have fun with it, man, because my daughter is my camera person, and when I'm recording, it doesn't always go as smooth. If you think that, there goes my voice cracking. If you think that like, for example, the Food Network, when Rachel Ray is cooking in the kitchen, everything's flawless, right? I mean, she peels the onion, the peel comes off nice, and if she's peeling a boiled egg, the shell comes off like in two pieces, Guys, it's not always like that, okay? And if you think that those videos are that flawless, man, it's not. There's a lot of takes, there's mistakes. She might say, yeah, right? So, Ted says it's puberty. No, it's those green chilies, and I've been talking all day today to class. But yeah, Alton, man, you're very welcome, brother. I'm loving what your channel is becoming, man. I see a lot of me in my channel, in your channel, and what you're doing, man. I'm really loving your channel, bro. So, and I like what you're doing. So, I highly recommend that you guys do something to make your thumbnails pop. So yeah, so you will make those mistakes when you're recording videos. There's takes that I do on my introduction. This last one, it's a long title. I think I said, hello and welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm making some hatch green chili pulled pork enchiladas. That's a long title. That's a long introduction. And so it doesn't always come out the right way the first time. And so there's take after take after take, maybe sometimes 3 or 4 takes, and then you bang it out of the park on the 4th one or the 5th one. So there's a lot of mistakes that happen, and I keep all of those bloopers, and sometimes I will load them as a special deal at the end of my videos. Some of the bloopers, my daughter, laughs her tail off, just, oh my God, come on, Dad, So there are mistakes. There are mistakes that will be made. But it is a lot of work, and that's why I wanted to talk about monetizing it and seeing how you guys felt about adding so many ads in one video. But you can only you can only enter so many. So um, somebody says they complain about the dirty dishes. You are able to turn Joe, are you able to turn off your autofocus? I think so. Russell, did you notice on my last video, the enchilada video, that the focus was kind of coming in and out? Man, there goes my voice. So, is that what you're talking about, Russell? Because I noticed it on that last video. The focus kind of, you know, goes back and forth. Now, the reason I keep it on autofocus is because sometimes I will show a dish up close and personal, and sometimes it comes out blurry. Um, and it's just the way the camera is built. I've tried to, you know, I know a lot of you guys use a phone. Phones have a really nice autofocus. If I put something real close to the phone, it's going to autofocus. So those of you guys that are recording using cell phones, that's a beautiful thing. My camera's not as fast. But I noticed that on the last video on the wall that the camera was focusing in and out. It was doing this kind of thing. I could see it. So Russell, I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about. Oh, right now? Is it going out, in and out? Okay. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. I don't know. I've got a Samsung, a Note 9. So if somebody knows how to turn the autofocus off, let me know. Yeah, Mark, those enchiladas were amazing. You know what I had for dinner tonight? I had I had some enchiladas that I made yesterday, with 2 eggs, over easy eggs on the top, fried. Oh my good Lord, they were perfect, guys. Those enchiladas with the 2 eggs on top. In Spanish, we call those enchiladas montadas, or they're mounted. They're mounted with 2 eggs. So that's what I had for dinner tonight. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, Rob D. So you know you can have that for breakfast. Um, you can have the enchiladas with the mounted eggs on the top. Absolutely savage, man. It's good stuff. Rob D, thanks again for that super chat, man. Appreciate you, bro. Mark, that enchilada video. So I gotta tell you, before I started barbecuing the way I do now, I used to cook a lot in the kitchen, okay? And oh, bro, that's one thing I did. I should have done that, Rob. Now that you say that, the you know, the chopped onions nice and fine on the top of the enchiladas, and then the eggs on top. No, hombre, compa. That's some good stuff right there, bro. It was GT Super Chat. Who did I say? I thought I said GT. But montado con dos huevos. That's right. Oh, bro, you're crazy, man. So that's what we call enchiladas montadas, man. That's some good stuff. Man, you guys got to try that. Also, you're taking off, buddy? Rexy. Yeah, I think Rexy does I mean, she's been on a roll, man. She's putting out some pretty good quality videos right now. Finally made it onto the PC. Was packing up the set, though, together an apple cobbler on the Santa Maria at the end. Ooh, man, apple cobbler. Mmm. On the Santa Maria. What'd you do it like in a Dutch oven, doggy? Did I say somebody else gave me that super chat? I'm sorry. Gary's the one. GT, give me that super chat. You know, I've been wanting to do like a blueberry cobbler or a peach cobbler. Um, I want to do something like that. Yeah, but Rexy's been on a roll recently, man. She's putting out some good videos. I watched her coconut cream pie. I was watching bourbon chicken. I think I was just watching that video. I'm halfway through that. But she did some. Man, she's Italian, guys. So she's cooking some good stuff. Use a cast iron griddle for the Gabby's grill in the LSG. Cast iron. Oh, okay. on the LSG, put the coals around it and the top, first attempt. How'd it come out, Alton? Man, it's hard to, I don't want to say it's hard to mess up some cobbler, but man, cobbler can look awful and still taste amazing. I mean, cobbler is, it's not a pie, it's not a cake, it's just delicious. Yeah, she is. She's doing really good. Want to do one of her bakes on my pellet smoker. Yeah, I think she gave a shout out to Tommy today, or the video I was watching earlier. Rexy is in here. I know she's here. She's kind of ninja watching right now. Tell Rexy we need to see her pretty face. I know. I've told her that. I was like, hey, just come out of the videos, man. What's the big deal? Ooh, nice. Congratulations, Alton. That is awesome, man. Happy for you, bro. That is awesome, man. Now you can start making a little bit of money, bro. And at first you're gonna freak out, Alton. You're gonna freak out of how little you get, you know. But I'm not a big channel by any means. I think I'm at 3,000 subscribers, 3,000 something. I just hit 3,000. And I'll tell you how much I make a month. I make about $280 a month right now, on average. That's what I make. So can you imagine those people that have 1 million subscribers? Oh man. Yeah, guys, that Tommy is a savage cooker, man. I love Tommy. Tommy does such an amazing job. He does good in the kitchen and he does good on his grills. I still have to watch one of his videos. I think it was like a beef sandwich or something that he made. I've got it tagged to watch. I still haven't seen it, but yeah, Tommy runs an amazing channel. I think Tommy likes to watch my live chats like the following morning with some coffee. So Tommy, appreciate you watching, buddy. Miss Booger, is Miss Booger in the house? Rob Dizzle, man, with that $4.99 super chat for some tortillas. Amen, brother. Appreciate it, man. Hey, there's Miss Booger. I didn't even see you. Haven't talked to a pair of hands on the hot seat. You know what we should all do? We should all do a collaboration. I think this would be priceless. And show nothing but our hands. Like, don't show anything. Like, do the taste test off camera. And Rexy, like, you can tell it's good because Rexy's hands like shake and she's like, oh my God, this is delicious. We should all do a collaboration, just a hand collab. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Don't forget Simple Man's Barbecue on the hot seat tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern time. I will host a warm-up show at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. You won't want to miss the show. Trust me. Doggy says, Doggy, I will be there, my friend. Listen, I wish I would have started with just my hands, because this makeup. Oh my God, Booger, you're hilarious. Hashtag only hands, says GT. One of us. Okay, Smoking Bear says, and each do one of her videos. Oh, that would be awesome. Rexy, I know you're watching. You better say something because we're going to do this collaboration and we're going to surprise you. Mano a mano, says Rob D. Oh, that is hilarious. I'm loving it. Oh, yeah. Ted, I'm with you, man. Rexy hands. That is hilarious. That would be funny. All right, so you have a great face for radio. Oh, stop, Mr. DT, man. I think you do a fantastic job, bro. And you're always drinking beer, which is freaking awesome. I'm constructing my man cave, so I've got a fridge in there. I got my deep freezer in there. I hung up a big screen TV. I just need to get some sofas or something. Guys, we should do a hashtag hands only or Rexy hands or something like that. That would be freaking priceless, man. We got to double check with Rexy. I'll send her a message, make sure she's good with it. So one other thing that I want to talk about, great face for radio. Um, one other thing that I want to talk about is how do you guys, those of you guys that have channels, it's all about the rack. Oh yeah, you're funny. Um, so how do you guys come out with content for your channel? Do you write things down and say, okay, this is what I'm gonna cook? Or do you kind of make it up as you go? I got to tell you, like, for example, right now, I don't know what I'm going to cook this weekend. I know I'm going to cook something. I have an idea of what I want to try. I've got that Carolina Q sauce, and there's a mustard sauce in there that I think I'm going to try on some chicken. If anybody has experience with mustard sauce and chicken, let me know. I plan on marinating it in there and then just grilling it on my Yoda flat top. Or I might smoke them. I don't know. I'm just going to do something with chicken, and I think I'm going to do something with that sauce. But how do you guys do it? Do you plan it? Do you schedule it? Do you write it down on the planner and say, hey, this is what I want to do, and then get to it? Or do you just kind of do it as you go? All right. LOL, Smoking Joe's. I just used that mustard sauce today on some pork steaks on the grill. Oh, you little savage. How was it, Alton? Alton's always cooking, man. That's awesome. Pancit, Yupene. I don't know what that means. I just make it up as you go. That's why I'm always so unprepared. Oh, stop. Honestly, I see I have this and that and cook with what I have. I never plan crap out unless it's a collab thing when I cook and I film it. Okay. I have anxiety every Friday night. You're hilarious, bro. Jacqueline and Dad. Let me see. Josh and Babe. What's shaking? Is Josh and Babe in here? Oh, there they are. Man, it was on point. How do you think it'd go on chicken, Alton? Answer me that. Not every cook has to be wah. Just cook it and film it. Booger, your videos are awesome, man. Your videos are all wah. And the beautiful thing is that your awesome husband comes in to taste test. You're like the kings back in the day where they would have their peasants try their food, and if they survived it, then they would eat it. Your husband's a lucky man. Let me see. I was gonna do pulled pork, but then you did the pulled pork, and so did Kenneth. So I went with pork steaks to be different. Man, come on, man. Josh and Babe, welcome, man. Good to see you guys. Grumpy old Gringo, how are you, sir? What's on sale has something to do with what? Oh, okay. So the guy show says what's on sale has something to do with what he cooks. I like that idea. You know, sometimes I'll go to Costco or something and I'll see something that I like and I want to cook. So I'll grab it just like you said. So I don't plan anything, but I think I need to, man. I think I need to. I'm getting to that point where I need to start planning my cooks on what I want to do. I've got so many cooks that are going through my mind right now that if I don't write it down, I may not ever get to it. So I think I'm going to start writing it down for sure. Big Frog Barbecue says hello. Big Frog Barbecue. I think I've seen you in my chat before. Welcome, sir. Nah. Right, Booger, you need to tell that man. Let me see. Bushy Bato, me too. Whatever's on sale, menu always changes. You need to learn how to cook different things appropriately, and of course, you save up for the expensive stuff once in a while. I like that. Yeah, Alton. You know that the owner of that company reached out and said, "Hey, do you know anybody that would want to try these sauces?" And I'm thinking of my brother, man. So I'm glad. I hope you like them, man. They're good. The Carolina vinegar based sauce that I used on my pulled pork. Oh my lord, that stuff is savage, man. Some good stuff. Fishing with Christina. Welcome. Fishing. I brainstorm ideas for cooks and then create the folders in my PC. Then I do a general outline to go by for shots I want to take. Then YouTube, title it by YouTube Buddy results. I've never used YouTube for YouTube Buddy for videos. You know, all of my titles, I never search anything. I just come up with them, guys, and my titles are what they are. You know, they're pretty generic. I mean, it could be a reverse seared steak or hot and fast brisket or brisket on my Yoder or brisket on this or whatever, Texas style brisket. I like to do these comparison videos too. Oh man, that was strong. I think that peach was settling in the bottom of this cup. Whoo! Make myself another drink here. Do you have Facebook or Instagram? Guys, I have an Instagram page. If you guys want to check that out, it's Smokin' Joe's Pit Barbecue with an underscore in between each word. Check me out. There's a lot of things that I don't record or post videos on that I will post on Instagram, so it's pretty cool. What am I drinking tonight? Josh and Babe, I'm drinking some of this Crown Peach with some Coke Zero. About a 50-50 mixture. Whoa. I think I went a little overboard on that, but that's okay. Let me see here. I cook what the family asks for, and you film it, says Mr. Eric. Eric, what did you do recently? You did, oh, what is that called? Something bread. You had your dad with you. Sweet bread, I think. I don't even know what that is, man. But it looked good. I think you made tacos with it. I think you call it sweet bread or something bread. I've never had that. Sweet breads. That's what it was. You're drinking red wine, Babe is making me. Hey, little red wine is good. 2 bottles, now you went overboard. Mollejas. Yeah, I think I saw that, buddy. You were doing cooking against cancer. I think that was your video, correct? If I'm not mistaken. Forgot which video it was. I don't know how to cook, but I act like I do. Nice. So what is that meat, Eric? What are mollejas? You would think I would know. So yeah, I think I make stuff up as I go, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do this weekend. I honestly don't. I think I'm gonna do some chicken. With some of that mustard sauce. So, Alton, did you answer my question as far as that mustard sauce going good on chicken, like grilled chicken on my Yoder flat top with just a small or a small bed of charcoal on the bottom, just kind of let them slow cook on there? You think that would be good, bro? I just saw it, Alton. That looks savage, dude. Oval meat. What in the world is oval meat? It's a gland. What? What kind of gland? Booger, you leaving? Thanks for stopping by, young lady. The sauce will be awesome on the chicken. I would do it on the side, though. Do the sauce on the side? Is that what you're saying? Not marinate the chicken with it? Is that what you're saying, Alton? So is that what you did? You cooked your chops or you smoked your chops and then kind of put a light coating on the top, or you just use it as a dipping sauce for your pork chops? Ooh, man, that's strong. I need to cut that. Looking forward to the pork steak reveal video. Us Chicanos out of here have been making them forever. Back to Jalisco days. My grandma was making some for me in the 80s. Very nice. Pretty much cow gizzards. Ooh. Hey, I'll try it. Angel, I'll try anything once. I think Rob D made a Mojo Loco or something, Loco Moco or something like that. Jason Santara, what's your favorite prime ribeye steak spice combo, and what internal temperature do you prefer to eat it at? So, ribeyes, I like to get prime ribeye. Costco has a good selection of prime ribeyes. About 3/4 to an inch thick is what I prefer. Reverse searing a ribeye is the absolute best way to do it. Smoke it till you're about 115 degrees, and then sear it. Pull it at 130, 135 degrees. Let it rest for 10 minutes before you even cut into it. Cover it with some foil, and it'll be a perfect medium. It's not going to be rare. It's going to be a medium rare. But that's how I like my steaks. As far as the rub combo, you guys know me. What's my number one rub that I like to use on everything? Garlic jalapeno from Victory Lane Barbecue Rubs, and their beef rub on a steak, reverse seared. Nothing better. Nothing better than that. Reverse seared. Guys, I apologize if I missed any of your greetings. What's up, all of you? Use Victory Lane garlic and Cosmos Dirty Bird hot. Ooh, my lord! I got some of that Cosmos Dirty Bird. I don't use the Cosmos stuff a lot. I need to hurry up and use them. Grew up eating Loco Moco, the kind. Oh no, grinds. I want to try that garlic jalapeno rub. Big Frog, if you want to shoot me a private message, I will give you a link to get a 20% off discount. And that goes for anybody that's watching my chat. You guys want to order some Victory Lane rubs? I'm going to take care of you guys, okay? I'll give you a link to order it and a discount code to use at 20% off. But the thing, I will give you some advice, okay? When you order from Victory Lane, you're getting 20% off. So try to load up, because if you just buy one bottle, you're going to be charged shipping, and the shipping is going to be the same if you order 1 or 10 bottles. So order 10 bottles. If you guys like the garlic jalapeno, order 3 of those, because that's the rub I use the most of. So when I order it, Victory Lane sends it to me. I just ask them for 3 bottles of garlic jalapeno at a time, and then my most popular ones. So order enough of it, enough to make up for the shipping cost, okay? Or take advantage of the shipping and take advantage of the 20% by ordering more. The more you buy, the better, the bigger, best bang for your buck. On Sunday, I went to Pig's Floyd Barbecue. Oh my God, it was so good. Where's that at, Christina? Oh man. Nice, Alton. I want some of that vinegar base. Oh, that vinegar sauce that I used. Yeah, Carolina Q. Man, guys, he changed the recipe a little bit, but I think it was for the better. It had an amazing flavor before, and this time, like I mentioned on that video, I think the ingredients stay suspended once you shake it instead of settling and the vinegar rising to the top. The ingredients stay suspended more, so it's nice if you're pouring it over something, because you're getting some of those some of the ingredients along with the vinegar. It's absolutely amazing. Good stuff. Montreal steak, but I grind it so it's not so chunky. Four Seasons, I think all of us had used that Montreal steak at one point. The problem with Montreal steak is that it's extremely salty, okay? I like to use enough rub, or a lot of rub, and I use a lot of the Victory Lane rub. You guys see how I cook. You guys see that I saturate my my proteins with rub, but because they're not overly salty. I want to get some of that flavor. Some of it's going to fall off during the cook. Okay, that's part of the reason why I add enough. The problem with Montreal steak is that if you put a lot of it, it's extremely salty. So just go light with it. I think with Montreal seasoning, the lighter the better. It's good stuff. I think all of us have used that. Sam L says, I can't eat at barbecue joints anymore. Mine is always better, and you can pick apart the issues or what shortcut they take. Yeah, Sam, that you got a great point, man. I try not to. I frequent a local place. I haven't been in a while called Desert Oak Barbecue. They were just on that diners, dive-ins, or drive-ins and dives, or however you say it, with Guy Fieri. They just came out. It's awesome, awesome barbecue place. I like to go there. A lot of people complain about the price, and for those that complain about price, I will tell you that good ain't cheap and cheap ain't good. Words to live by. Okay. Blue Smoke, yes. If you could, Blue Smoke, send me a private message and I'll give you a code to use to get a 20% off, buddy. Miami, Florida. Oh, very nice. WB Rocks. Alton, thanks for dropping that link, buddy. That's at victorylanebarbecuerubs.com or victorylanebarbecue.com. Check out their website, guys. And if you guys want that 20% off, don't be shy. Send me a message. Hey, Joe, can you hook it up with that discount code? I will hook you up. Just try this once. Cosmos Q Cow Cover, Dirty Bird Hot, and the Texas Beef on your ribeye. Try it once. Apply it in that order. I'm going to try it. I will. I got all 3 of those rubs. I love going to all kinds of barbecue places and understand that I may like it and I may not, but I respect the craft and just understand it may be different. Amen to that, Alton. Not all barbecue is created equal. I went to a few places in Austin. On my trip out there, I stopped by Evie Mae's Barbecue in Lubbock, which was absolutely amazing. All the barbecue places I stopped by was really, really good, but the one that really, really blew my mind was Valentina's. Valentina's, to me, is by far the absolute best barbecue that I've ever had. It's so good. Miguel, the owner, was there. I gave him a shirt. He put it on. You guys saw that video. Just a really nice guy. Was very humble. That I drove all the way from El Paso to go eat at his place, and the food was amazing. I went with James from Aim and Claim Smokers, so I love that place. So I think that's my all-time favorite. Desert Oak Barbecue is good. Evie Mae's is good. Valentina's is good. Franklin's is good. But if you held a gun to my head and said, "Where's the best barbecue?" Valentina's. They're all really good. And like Alton said, you have to respect that craft. Okay, it's not easy. I mean, obviously, the more you do it, the better you get. Like with anything in life, right? All right. So you ate at Rudy's in Colorado Springs this weekend. Ribs were dry. Pulled pork was out of a crock pot or warmer. Brisket was all right, but not done enough. Yeah, Sam, I had their chicken at Rudy's Barbecue, and I will never, ever eat their chicken again. I like their brisket. I love their green chili stew. I love their beans. The ribs are, I think, sometimes overcooked because they like fall off the bone. I mean, you look at it and the meat slides off the bone. That's how overcooked it is. Alonso Franco says that Valentina's is on top of his list too. It's good stuff, bro. It really is. West Texas, what's going on, buddy? Next time I'm here, you have to go check out Curlin Barbecue. Yeah, I want to go back, bro. Alton, I want to go back, man. I want to hang with you a little bit more, man. I know you were busy with your family and friends, and we got to chat a little bit, and that was cool. But man, I want to go try some of those places too. When do I have to watch that video? Okay, yeah, man, go check it out, Sam. I highly recommend it. Go check out that Valentina's video, man. That's awesome, bro. Oh, wow. $2 off. That's a good deal. So $2 off, that's like 20% off already. That's good stuff. Rudy's is a gas station. Alton, you're right, man. Um, yes, brother. Okay. You got it, bro. Can you do some more green chili videos? I think I will, Sam. Guys, I opened my deep freeze the other day to take out some green chili for the cook that I did yesterday. The green chili pulled pork enchiladas. Man, you don't know how much green chili you have until you open up your deep freeze and the shelves are full of green chili. I've got green chili like crazy. So I will do some more. Um, Sam, I will do some more, bro. Nico Tito, how are you, man? Um, when you're in Arizona, Phoenix, Honey Bear's Barbecue. I heard about that place. Yeah, Sam, hatch green chilies are life, man. That's why we buy so much of it, bro. Um, because it's absolutely delicious and it just goes good on so many things, man. Papa C, Lake of, oh my God, are you serious, Papa C? So that Lake of the Woods has some amazing fishing. Our company actually goes to that lake um, every year. That is a beautiful place. I have never been there, but I heard it's beautiful up there, man. What do you think about pork belly chipotle mac and cheese? Thinking about doing that. Alton, that sounds good. It depends on how you're going to cook your pork belly. If you're going to slice it like I did in that video and then chop it up, blend it in the mac and cheese, my mouth is watering just thinking of that, bro. Oh man, that sounds good, bro. Pork belly, I think that a lot of us have made pork belly burnt ends, and you have that, you have that 1 by 1 inch square, and the fat kind of renders. But I got to tell you, my pork belly video, the last one that I did, where I decided to slice it instead of cubing it and smoking it that way, that is the way to do pork belly, man. There's, you do it that way, Alton, and chop it up, that's going to be a savage cook, bro. That's going to be good. Um, Simple Man, how are you, man? Welcome, bro. There he is. Bringing home some northern pike to smoke. Ooh, very nice, man. You're lucky, buddy. Yeah, Alton, I think that sounds delicious, bro. Man, brisket mac and cheese, a pork belly mac and cheese sounds savage. Um, Pulled pork mac and cheese. It's like the shrimp from Forrest Gump, man. Shrimp everything. Well, you can do a lot of things with mac and cheese. You can do a green chili brisket mac and cheese. Oh man, green chili pork mac and cheese. Man, there's so many things that you can do with mac and cheese, Alton. But that sounds good, bro. That sounds awesome, by the way. Um, Pork belly burnt and baked beans. Whoo, man. Spam mac and cheese. That's what I'm talking about, man. I made some spam tacos. There's a video out there somewhere. Vienna sausage mac and cheese. Hey, man, don't be knocking the Vienna sausages, man. Those things are good. Bologna mac and cheese, deep fried mac and cheese. Man, we got all sorts of. Man, I got to start writing this stuff down. Byron, TNT barbecue. How are you, man? Shrimp mac. Man, Alton, you better stop, bro. Shrimp mac and cheese, bro. That sounds savage, man. 2M in San Antonio has chicharron and mac and cheese. Holy cow. Alonso, that sounds good, bro. Yeah. Alton's getting a kick out of his own messages. You better start writing that stuff down, bro, because all of that content right there is good. Hector Vega, where can you find dino ribs in El Paso? So there is a meat market. I think it's right here by my house. on Zaragoza and what is that? Rich Bean, right next to the Walmart. I think it's Valley Meat Market or something like that. They always have pretty good meat there. Um, Costco sometimes has some beef ribs that are pretty good. I've actually early in my channel, there's some videos where I've made some beef ribs. Or not early, but this is actually, I want to say 3-4 months ago. I cooked some beef ribs. Those ribs were from that Valley supermarket. Good ribs. Cheese mac and cheese, beef short ribs, the whole slab. Who sells them? So yeah, you can get 4-bone ribs at that Valley supermarket, and I think there's a few throughout town. Braised oxtail mac and cheese, which by the way, what's his name? Just did a oxtails. What's his? You know who I'm talking about? Man, his channel name slipped my mind. Smoky Ribs just did some oxtails. I need to watch that video. Brandy infused mac and cheese. Man, there's a good one, Dwayne. Lobster mac and cheese. Russ did that. Smoky Ribs. Mac and cheese with fried salmon patties. Man, you guys better write this stuff down. I'm going to have to go back and read this chat because these are all good ideas. Smoked meat, magnolia, MAGA. What the heck? Rexy has mac and cheese. There you go. Blue smoke. Quail stuffed mac and cheese. You know, mac and cheese just goes good with a lot of things, man. I made some mac and cheese with Oaxaca cheese. It was a little clumpy but taste was awesome. That's good. Kielbasa mac and cheese burger. Man, you guys are coming up with some darn good ideas. Smoked neck bones. I've never had those, Thyron, but you know what? When we make pozole, we use the pork neck bones inside the pozole. Like we boil them first, or we cook those first, and then put them inside the pozole with the red sauce. Man, the meat on those pork neck bones, and you can tear it apart, eat all that meat in between. So good. Mac and cheese burritos, mac and cheese sausage. Gullotas, gallotas. Pork neck, aka espinazo, yeah. Deep fried mac and cheese. Rick wants some of that mac and cheese action. Barbacoa mac and cheese. Oh my, I got some barbacoa, leftover barbacoa in my deep freeze. Just saying, brings back memories of a shrimp edition. Right, Jacqueline and Dad? Hey, blame that on Alton, man. He's going savage on that mac and cheese. He started it. Hang on, let me go back up here. Let me take care of something real quick. There you go. Fried shrimp, boiled shrimp Creole. Oh, you're a savage, bro. Shrimp, crimp. Hey, have you guys ever done like what is it? Pig's feet? Like deep fried pig's feet? I never have. But there's places around here in El Paso that I guess they cut the leg about this far up, maybe 4 or 5 inches or so, and they deep fry it, and that's supposed to be really good. The outside's like the outside's crunchy like a pork rind, and then people eat that gelatinous, fatty meat that's in there. I'm not a fan of that. I've seen it once or twice, but I've never had it. I'm not sure if you guys are fans of that stuff, man. I know I'm not. Morales, Texas fishing. What's going on, buddy? from San Antonio. So Morales, do you fix at or do you fish at Medina Lake? I actually spent the whole week at Medina Lake with my family one year. A lot of people fishing, a lot of boats out there. It was a couple of years ago when the water level was really high. Cool lake out there, man. Pickled pig's feet. Oh my god. So what is that guy? There's a guy that does all these stunts on. He's on YouTube. He ate pickled pig's feet one time. Man, he was puking all over the place. He's a redneck guy. He's always drinking, chugging beers. So if one of you guys knows who that is, you guys want to see something gross, put his name in the chat if you guys know who it is. Well, he says that is the nastiest thing that somebody could ever eat. Well, he eats it, man. He starts puking all over the place, man. I'm like, holy cow, that's got to be nasty. Oh, 15 minutes from Medina Lake. Man, bro, I spent the whole week there. Okay, Browning Lake. Medina Lake once in a while. I had some head cheese made from pig's feet one time. Eee. I'm anti-pig's feet. Takes up too much room in the menudo bowl. You know, there's a lot of people that like that, dude. Dwayne. Or, who said that? Oh, Alonso, sorry. Work's calling. What's going on, Jim? What are you doing up here? What are you doing up here? Come here. Say hi to the people. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Ranger's doing his appearance, his special guest appearance. All right, get up. Tacos of menudo. Really? Red fish so I can stuff it. Man, you had me going, Alton. Red fish stuffed with mac and cheese. You're funny guy. Get back. I don't know what head cheese is. Is it pork? It sounds like it's pork. Head cheese is nastiness. It doesn't sound very appetizing. Head cheese? Mac and cheese. It's big in Mexico, trust me. I never had it, bro. Parker's going to be live with you tomorrow? Morales, I'm in El Paso, bro. I live in El Paso, Texas. Far West Texas, man. You know where Texas has that point? That's right. You know where El Paso's at. Met Federico at Valentina's when he came through. Who's Federico? I don't know who Federico is. Federico. Forgive me, Alton. I don't know who Federico is. My buddy Federico and my other. Oh! Very nice. I think you did a live, or I think it was a live, Alton. You had some friends over. You were cooking on Labor Day, I think it was. Yeah, they're cool people, man. They're cool guys for sure. What's the motivation behind the flat top from Yoder? If you didn't have my Kloss, I would have a loaded Wichita. Sam, I'm a brand ambassador for Yoder, and Yoder gave me that grill as a gift. So, and I absolutely love it. I wasn't expecting it. It just showed up one day for Father's Day. It was back in Father's Day. We were going to go have dinner. and this freaking FedEx truck shows up, and he goes, "Hey, I got a package for you." I'm like, "What?" So we're walking out the door, fixing to go have dinner, and I'm like, "What is that thing?" He goes, "It's some kind of grill," he says. I was like, "What?" And so he took it to my backyard in his pallet jack, and I was like, "Holy cow, man! It was nice. It was a surprise. I wasn't expecting it, so that was a gift from Yoder. But I absolutely love it. Great question, by the way. What's for dinner? What's going on, man? Where you been, brother? So, my guys, I also have some good news. Those of you guys that have stuck around in the chat this long, my Yoder smoker, my big Yoder smoker, will be ready in 2 weeks. So, in 2 weeks, I took. I think I'm taking. I think I took almost a whole week off. I'm gonna go pick it up in Kansas, and I'm gonna record a video. Should be a lot of fun. Can't wait to bring that smoker home and start cooking on it, man. It's gonna be fun. Um, so yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be doing here in a couple of weeks. I'll be driving to Kansas to pick up my smoker, and I can't wait for it, man. I can't wait to see what they did with it. I pretty much left it in their hands and said, "This is what I'm looking for." And yeah, it's a big stick burner, Blue Smoke. Um, I'm sure they customized it and put logos on it and did some other stuff, man. So um, I'm super excited. I'm smiling already, man. I pace my hallway. I'm so excited, to go pick it up. Working grilling man meat barbecue podcast. Just waiting for that to come out. Oh, very nice, man. Congratulations, bro. Expect a real solid, yeah, Bushy Bato. So that grill, I think, weighs over 3,000 pounds. Guys, that is 3,000 pounds. It's bigger than man, I think a Honda Accord or a Honda Civic weighs 3,000 pounds, maybe a little bit more than that. Give you an idea of how heavy that thing's going to be. 3,000 pounds, guys. I got to drive a double axle trailer up there to pick it up. That's as heavy as some trailer pits. Yeah, but you know what? It's built right. It's built for a lifetime, man. So I honestly can't wait for that. So there's some breaking news. They put the Dogfather and mac and cheese all over it. Dog, have you made smoked mac and cheese before, man? You forgot to say that, bro. Um, all right. So, Alton, you got to, I don't know if you've made smoked mac and cheese before, but dude, make some on the Yoder YS640. Smoke it. If you're gonna do that recipe that we talked about earlier with the pork belly, smoke that mac and cheese, Alton. Oh my! So if you have a foil pan, the smaller ones, you can obviously fill it all the way to the top. But I would recommend that you have two foil pans, and sorry, I'm receiving. I just got some text messages from the fine folks at Victory Lane. Um, those foil pans, fill them up about halfway. So have two foil pans about halfway filled with the mac and cheese, and then put it together. That way you get more smoke flavor, because if you just do one pan and it's filled all the way to top, only that top layer is going to get smoked. But if you do two separate pans, you're going to get more smoke on that mac and cheese. And I got to tell you, at 250 degrees, that Yoder is a savage at laying some smoke down, man. So you smoked on the LSG vertical offset, and it was the best mac and cheese. It is. Smoked mac and cheese is absolutely amazing. At Jim's work is never done. What are you doing, man? Are you filming a video, bro, or what? I think I subbed last time. If not, I will sub ASAP at What's for Dinner. Check out his channel. Oh, nice, Bushy Bato. Man, hurry up with that barbecue channel, bro. Pepperoni layered mac and cheese. Oh my goodness. You better stop with that mac and cheese stuff, bro. That sounds good too. As ridiculous as it sounds, that sounds. But you'd have to get the mac and cheese or the pepperoni somewhat cooked. I'm not a big fan of raw pepperoni. I like my pepperoni like cooked, man. Like, maybe even a little crispy. How about some mac and cheese, mac and cheese? That's what you would get if you smoked two different aluminum trays and you put them together. You have smoked mac and cheese, mac and cheese. I need to do more barbecue vids. Yes, you do, man. Hey, there's nothing wrong with the home cooked vids. What's for Dinner has this thing that he does where he does what do you call it? Psycho face or crazy face or something. It's awesome. Bacon mac and cheese. Now you're talking. Yeah. What's going on, buddy? Appreciate you, man. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you in here, man. Baked beans. No, man. You can't be doing no baked beans, mac and cheese, Alton. What's wrong with you, man? You can't have carbs on top of carbs. I mean, yes, you can, right? But that doesn't sound good. Man, you lost me on that one, bro. I might unsubscribe from your channel for saying beans. What'd you say? Smoked beans with mac and cheese? Man, I'm gonna unsubscribe you, man, just for that. Pizza mac and cheese. Pizza mac and cheese. Oh, you guys are hilarious, man. This mac and cheese is getting out of hands, man. Out of hand, I should say. $4.20 mac and cheese. Oh, you're hilarious. Oh my God, you guys are too much, bro. Alton, man, you just laid down some of the best ideas for videos, but man, that smoked beans and mac and cheese, bro, you lost me on that. CBD oil mac and cheese, fried mac and cheese. What's going on? Cooking with Big Cat. 840 mac and cheese. Jim still wins. That's hilarious. You guys are too much. 4 cheese mac and cheese. Now you're talking. If I'm interested, I have some powder that will literally the hottest ribs over 16 million Scoville level. Yeah. I'll make them, bro, but you got to come join me, man. All right? I will make those ribs with that freaking hot stuff. That would make a crazy video. The world's hottest ribs ever. We could break the freaking internet, yeah. I think we'll break the internet. We will break the internet with that video. Buffalo. See, now you're back on track, Alton. Now you're back on track with your buffalo chicken mac and cheese. That sounds delicious. I got to change it up here. Man, where's my chat going? I got to change it up here. I made jalapeno poppers yesterday stuffed with Earl Campbell's hot link. Freaking amazing. So I'm going to give you guys an idea. And I talked about this 3 weeks ago. And I think that's what I'm going to do probably on Sunday for the big game. So a few weeks ago, we talked about making a jalapeno popper stuffed with cream cheese. Okay. Maybe the whole jalapeno. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. But then cover the outside with some ground beef, some rubbed up ground beef. Wrap that in bacon and smoke it. So it's going to be filled with the jalapeno and the cream cheese, the meat on the outside of that, and then the bacon on the outside of that. It's going to be like I don't know what I want to call it. I'm going to call it a meteor, I guess, because you could slice into it and see the white cream cheese, the green from the jalapeno, the meat on the outside, and then the bacon on the outside of that. I'm going to come up with a name for that. And you heard it here first. I am inventing that. I talked about this 3 weeks ago. I'm gonna come up with a good name, but I'm coming up with the idea. A jalapeno stuffed with cream cheese, maybe something else in it, maybe some pulled pork in there, some ground beef on the outside of that jalapeno, wrapped in bacon. Maybe throw a little bit of sauce on the outside of that. Oh man! Once the bacon gets nice and crispy, of course, I think I'm gonna make that this weekend. We gotta call that. So I don't know if that even exists, but or if I invented it, but you heard it here first. Um, the hottest ribs ever, mac and cheese. Oh my god! So that, yeah, now you're scaring me, bro. Because that Choco Loco chocolate bar, that just about killed me, man. That about killed me, bro. That was some. Whew, man, that is the hottest thing I've ever had. Like is that what it is? Somebody said Scottish egg or something like that. Let me see. It's gonna pop up here on my laptop. It's an armadillo egg. Oh, is that how you make it though, Stone Mountain? Why is my chat not coming out? Why am I not seeing my chat? All right, let me. So for some reason my laptop freaked out. Yeah, Alton, you know what? I'm gonna burn that sucker, bro. So okay, so it would be a variant, but yes, I'm gonna have to look at that. Okay, there's my chat. Whoa, what's going on here? They have those here and call them hippo eggs, Joe. The place near me is called Hutto, and they are Hutto hippos. Okay. I've never heard it called that. Armadillo eggs don't have ground beef or bacon. Rick, thanks for clarifying that, buddy. So what do you guys think I should call that if I'm inventing this? They call them hippo eggs. Okay, we already read that. There's sausage. I'm gonna do ground beef. Almost like a mini meatloaf. Mini meatloaf stuffed with a jalapeno popper in the middle, wrapped in bacon. El Paso meat wrap. Oh man, now you're giving me ideas, Rob Dizzle. Mine mixed beef with pork. Yeah, I like that. So it stays juicy on the outside, doesn't dry up on you. Or use 80/20, the heart stopper. Oh man, I'd like to call it like I don't know, a meteor or something that's got that core in the middle. You know how if you ever break a big, uh, what do they call those, gobstoppers or whatever, how you can see the layers? The mighty pepper popper. I like that idea, Dwayne. Mix the ground beef with Jimmy Dean sausage. I've done that before. In fact, my meatballs, I mix it with Jimmy Dean, the breakfast sausage, the hot one. Absolutely amazing. Jolly beefer. You guys are giving some good ideas, man. You know what would be neat? To leave the tail. Leave the tail of the jalapeno sticking out. The one hitter quitter. Bushy Bato, man. You're hilarious, bro. I like that comment. Molten meat and other mierdables. Breaded, though. Those are called ratons. With a tail in the back? I agree, man. Wesso. Leave the tail sliced right down the middle. Yeah, that's what I did on my jalapeno poppers. I like to slice them right down the middle because you have that little handle. They call raptor claws. The tip stuck out little. Cover it in barbecue sauce and call it the sheet. Oh my lord! Did you just say that, Jim? I love it. With a nice dark red barbecue sauce, the Meat Buster. Oh yeah, Rob's got some couple of good ideas. Alton, man, you can't be doing that when I'm taking a sip of this stuff, man. You're gonna make me choke, bro. It's gonna be right, bro, unless you stuff some mac and cheese in it. The heavy hitter. Man, I'm gonna call it something nice. I'm gonna make them this weekend. I'm gonna make them. I just don't know what I'm gonna call it. I like some of the ideas you guys are throwing out there. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna call it quits, man. I've been on for an hour and 26 minutes already. I didn't know it had been this long, but time flies when you're having fun, huh? Call it Thelma. Tagline: Big girls need love too. The Big Kahuna. Dragon Tales. Meat grenades. Oh, Rick. Rick. Guys, check out Rick's comment called meat grenades. With a tail sticking out the end of it, almost like a fuse. Oh, I'm liking that one. Meat grenade. Later, doggy. Thanks for all the mac and cheese comments, man. Explosion of flavor. That's for sure, man. Oh, Rick. I'm gonna have to give Rick credit for that one. Butt bumps. Ah, LA face with an open booty. That's funny. Isn't there a song that says that? Sir, is it Sir Mix-a-Lot? Don't forget, guys, come support Simple Man's Barbecue on the hot seat. Yes, check that out tomorrow. All right, guys, I'm going to call it quits before this goes any further. Good hanging with you guys. An hour and 27 minutes. Want to thank you guys. It's been fun chatting with you guys. Always good hanging with you guys, man. You guys are awesome. We all share the same passion, cooking and barbecuing. And I really enjoy doing this every Wednesday, and that's why I do it. I don't do it because I have to. I do it because I love it. And love all of you guys. Great people, amazing people, Blue Smoke. You got that right. You guys have a good night. Look out for the meat grenade. I think that's what we called it, Rick. Meat grenade video. I am going to make those this weekend. It should be some fun. I'm just going to have a fun little cook, man. You guys have a good night. See you tomorrow. Don't forget to check out the hot seat with CJ, cooking with CJ. And I will always make my appearance on the hot seat and try to keep the conversations going, maybe poke a little fun at our guest and, with my comments and stuff. But good hanging out with you guys. We will see you guys mañana. Peace out. See you.